Yes, yo, ladies and gentlemen, Benson right there and Zinoliski Kilometer, the remix. And shout out to Benson, by the way, who just dropped a brand new album titled Captain, 16-track album. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday noon. Half of the day is gone. The other half is just a bonus. And of course, we're officially on weekend mode. While it may be tempting to just zone out and daydream about your weekend plans, there's still a lot that needs to be done. So while you go about your daily activities, Esplash will be your companion to help your day go smoothly because it's the TGIF edition of your #1 lunch hour show in Nigeria, if I do say so myself. So get ready to have an amazing time today. On the move, no light. Well, you can join the fun on www.tvcentertainment.tv and of course follow the conversation on all our socials and not forgetting our Instagram fan page at Esplash_TVC. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Anderson's Flanes. I'll go by the name King OJ, or you can call me OJ. That's where it is. It is what it is. Yes, yo, ladies and gentlemen, you already know, like I said earlier, it's Friday, and we've got the perfect way to kick off your weekend. First up, we'll be serving you the juiciest updates on our entertainment news segment. That's right. Burna Boy says is ready to consider fatherhood. Yes, Grammy-winning Nigerian artist Burna Boy has hinted at a major shift in his personal life, expressing that he may finally be ready to consider fatherhood as he marks his 34th birthday. During a toast at his birthday celebration on July 2nd, 2025, Burna Boy reflected on his journey so far, revealing that conversations with close friends like Joey Zaza had prompted some introspections. Now, so Joey Zaza follow me talk the last time. I can't think about my life. I done the old though, I for begin born pikin, Burna Boy said during laughter and applause from friends at the gathering. This comes almost exactly 1 year after Burna Boy publicly declared that he was not ready for children due to the intense demands of his lifestyle. In May 2024, during an Instagram live session with fans, he explained that his decision not to have kids at the time was a conscious and responsible choice. Why haven't I had kids yet? Bro, because I don't want to have kids yet, he said. I know I can't give that to anyone right now with the life I live, so when I am settled, I can be there for my children every day. I'll consider it. That's just me. My kids deserve better than I got, end quote. Despite being raised in a loving home by both parents, Burna Boy stated that he wasn't willing to raise children unless he could be present every moment, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Burna Boy also dismissed social media banter that suggested he might be facing fertility challenges, confidently responding, and I quote, "I see the bands in the chat talking about some impotent blip. Even if it's true that I can't have any kids, have you heard of IVF?" Now turning 34, Burna Boy appears to be in a more reflective phase, reassessing his priorities and hinting at a possible new chapter, one that may include fatherhood. While fans eagerly await new music, many are now also watching closely to see if the African giant is truly ready to embrace the role of a father. Now, father, Burna Boy getting married, probably having a baby mama, probably. But I think all of those banter had gotten to him, and I guess he said it's that having conversations with everybody, and we see it everywhere. When there's the comparison with Whiskey, Davido, one way or the other, they just tend to chip in, like, look at how your mates have children, even probably out of wedlock or even getting married. But Burna Boy, where's your own? Is there something wrong with you? And he has explained it, and now he's thinking about starting up a family. Hopefully, if Burna Boy says he's ready and thinking about it, and according to what he said during that Instagram live session, that he wants to be there physically, emotionally. So Burna Boy is still busy with music. He's about to drop a new album. So is it that Burna Boy wants to pause everything as regards his career and start a family, then later probably go back? Only time will tell. We're definitely waiting. I guess maybe when we have little burners, maybe that conversation will be dead, because that's one that they always used to throw Burna Boy and attack him regularly. So I'm going to dead that conversation for now. Burna Boy is ready for you people. Hopefully, we know who the wife or baby mama will be, because there's no longer Steph London in the picture. Anyways, congratulations, Burna Boy, and happy belated birthday. Whenever you are ready, just do you for you. On to the next entertainment story. This is an amazing one, by the way. Tems launches Music Academy to empower young African women. Award-winning Nigerian singer, songwriter, and producer Timilade Openi, popularly known as Tems, has announced the launch of a groundbreaking music empowerment program aimed at supporting young African women in the music industry. The initiative, titled the Leading Vibe Initiative, is set to debut in Lagos on August 8 and 9, 2025, and will provide a dynamic platform for aspiring female artists, producers, and songwriters between the ages of 18 and 35. Tems, a two-time Grammy winner, says the project was born out of her own journey as a self-taught artist navigating a male-dominated industry with limited access to mentorship and resources. My goal with the Leading Vibe initiative is to help discover and support talented young women who have the potential to redefine the industry, stated in a release. Describing it as both a movement and a sanctuary, Tems initiative promises access to mentorship, hands-on workshops, professional production equipment, and networking opportunities with leading global artists and industry executives. The program is also set to foster collaboration and offer a robust support system for women seeking to carve out a space in music production, songwriting, performance, and the business side of entertainment. According to statistics referenced in the announcement, women currently make up only 22% of recording artists, with female producers accounting for just 3% globally. Tems aims to bridge the gap, providing the tools, confidence, and community for women to thrive in a historical, executionary space. We are creating space for them to find their voices, step into their power, and shape the future of music across the continent and globally, Tems added. Yeah, that's massive. That's massive, by the way. Shout out to Tems, because we always say it's yeah, we get it in the music industry. It's a male-dominated industry, and of course, shout out to the females that still stay grinding no matter what is happening. Yes, can be difficult, male-dominated, but they're still grinding and stay winning. Yeah, shout out to Tems, who happens to also be the most nominated and the most awarded Grammy winner in Nigeria, and you can imagine she's female. So this initiative coming from her is applaudable. Definitely, and for some of you that don't know, Tems produces, writes, can play instruments, and of course she's thinking out of the box, like, yo, I have this luxury, look at where I am, let me take it to the next level. And of course, there'll be other people like me who wants to get to this level, or because it's a male-dominated industry, they might not have the space, and she's coming up with this initiative, which is very amazing. Simi also is one person, a female artist in Nigeria that also produces. Simi also mixes her song, which is amazing too. So shout out to females looking out for each other, which is what we always pray for and always hope for. And hopefully this will take it to the next level. And of course, we'll get more stars and more female producers, more female instrumentalists, more female songwriters, and everyone will be happy after all is said and done. So shout out to you, Tems, for doing this amazing initiative. On to the next entertainment news, another amazing one, by the way. Angelique Kidjo becomes first African artist to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Beninese French singer and actress Angelique Kidjo has made history as the first African musician to be honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The announcement was made on July 2, 2025, and the multi-Grammy winner was named alongside 35 people who will be awarded a star on the famous walkway on Hollywood Boulevard, Los Angeles. Angelique Kidjo will join the likes of Miley Cyrus, Bone Thugs and Harmony, the Clark Sisters, and Naya Lovett in receiving the famed honor. With a career spanning over 3 decades and more than 15 albums, Kidjo has become one of the most celebrated African musicians of all time. Her genre-defying sound blends African folk with jazz, funk, Latin, and global rhythms, earning her a Guinness World Record for the most global music album Grammy wins, with 5 wins from 15 nominations. Beyond her music, Angelique Kidjo is also renowned for her activism and Pan-African advocacy, consistently using a platform to call for unity, empowerment, and progress across the African continent and its diaspora. This recognition is not just for me, she previously stated in an interview. It's for every African artist who believes in the power of our culture and stories. We belong on the world's biggest stages, end quote. Other major names on this year's Walk of Fame honorees include Oscar-nominated actor Timothée Chalamet, who played Bob Dylan in A Complete Unknown, Oscar winner Rami Malek, Bohemian Rhapsody, and Marion Cotillard, La Vie en Rose. Posthumous stars will also be awarded to iconic filmmaker Tony Scott and Italian special effect genius Carlo Rambaldi, best known for his works on E.T. and Alien. Angelique Kidjo's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame is not just a personal milestone, but a cultural triumph signaling the growing global appreciation for African excellence in the arts. The official induction ceremony date is expected to be announced in the coming month. Another round of applause, another round of applause, another round of applause. Shout out to our very own Mama Africa. And of course, the first person that will be doing it out of Africa, doing it for what we do right here, which is amazing, by the way. Why did it take so long? Why did it take so long, by the way? But it's worth it. It's worth the wait. And of course, hopefully, this will also open doors to a whole lot of people that are churning out great content from this part of the continent, in either the music industry, the movie industry, the entertainment industry in general. So shout out to Mama Africa, Angelique Kidjo. Yeah, one of the people that also broke the jinx of the Grammy winning. So now we get to win the Grammys regularly, making it look like it's a small feat. But shout out to Angelique Kidjo. So hopefully this will also open doors. I've always talked about how can we recreate something like this in Nigeria or probably in Africa? If you go to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, you see a lot of names and people getting honored with their star on the walkway. Is there a possibility whereby we can have something like that in Nigeria? Have our own Walk of Fame and of course have honorees that have been given their own star? Only time will tell. But if anybody wants to think about it and if you're still my idea, I'll probably sue you. But shout out to Mama Africa herself, Angelique Kidjo. And of course, we look forward to the day you're going to be taking that star. And of course, she's entitled to invite other people. So I'll be expecting to see, okay, let me not say the names I'll be expecting to see on that day when she gets to receive her star. But we're definitely looking out for the day she receives it. So congratulations, Mama Africa. Congratulations to Africa. Congratulations, Angelique Kidjo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the entertainment news. Let's go on a quick break and I'll be back for more excitement right here on the show. Let's check out what went down at the private screening of Amanyanabo, which is a compelling Ibibio language drama, and we'll be back with our guests after that.
Hi everyone. My name is Noe Isibo Shegojo, GM of Nile Entertainment. We are here at Now Cinemas Bintano for the press screening of Amanyanabo.
Hear me well. I do not fear the white man, neither do I bow down to him like you do. So you will war with the king?
This story is a game changer. It's a call to go back to our history, to tell our own stories, to hear our own stories.
Nile is interested in originality, and we understand that movies from the southern part of Nigeria, the south, are not usually shown the way they should be shown. You get a lot of Yoruba epics, a lot of Igbo epics, but then the south, I think they are stories that have not been told the way they should be told.
For me, it's about telling you all, those that are not Niger Deltans, to see us for who we truly are, and not what they throw out once in a while and make us look like we don't have a culture or we don't know who we are. We know who we are, and from now on, I'm going to continue, no matter how difficult, because it is difficult.
Why can't we tell our stories? We go and watch films every time. We watch Netflix, we watch everything. There's no film from the South. We have a culture, we have a tradition. We can tell our stories. So I thought, hey, I'll give it a shot.
First of all, she was working in our locality in Port Harcourt in Rivers State. And then Rivers State has a lot of talents. In fact, one of the main talents from Rivers State in this film, we just lost him, Columbus.
Certainly, we are about to see a biggish production. And I'm sure that Nigerians will see this and say, yes, is coming from a generation of greatness, a generation of men who dare to dream, who started Nollywood without any money from the government or any organized private sector player. I encourage everybody, let's go back to us, and I'm trying to impress it on everybody, like these gurus here. We need more of this, and in fact, more of some other documentary.
So you will war with the king? That is treason.
That is strategy.
It wasn't easy. It was not easy. I mean, like I said inside there, this was possibly the most difficult film that I've been in. The conditions, conditions were okay. But you see on set, my God, shooting in the creeks, I mean, sometimes it would rain like 3 or 4 times.
It will take Nollywood notches further, notches ahead, because the story is authentic. It is not one that you ape and one that you adapt or to suit your... No. This actually happened in Okrika, here in Nigeria.
Yes, you're welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 guests in the building, and joining us right about now is an Amapiano artist and cultural trailblazer from Mafikeng, South Africa, who fuses Afro-rap, Moshwako influences, and Amapiano rhythms, which reflect his music mantra. And also, we have an accredited DJ and multi-platinum music producer who pushes the boundaries with his versatility in musical production, who has released chart-setting records and genres such as Amapiano, Afropop, and hip-hop. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to the show, all the way from South Africa. We've got Alpha Cat in the building. And of course, we've got Must Be Dubs in the building. Yes, sir. What's happening, peoples?
No, man, we're blessed. We're so blessed. We're so happy to be here.
OJ, thank you so much.
Happy to be in Nigeria.
You're welcome. You're welcome. When did you guys come?
We have 1 day in, eh?
Yeah.
1 day in.
Is it your first time in Nigeria?
First time in Nigeria, first time in the West.
Wow.
Yeah.
How's it been so far, though?
Oh, it's been nice. The weather, it's hot, it's nice, because we come from winter that side.
Oh, yeah.
You know it's snowing in South Africa already now, so...
Yeah.
But it's raining here, so it should be cool.
But rain is better than snow. You get better rain than snow.
Oh, okay.
Snow is too much.
I'm African now.
Yeah. Have you eaten any of our Nigerian delicacies?
We have tried.
Which one?
So far we are level 1 okra soup.
Okra?
Yeah.
Okra. Yeah, my mentor's gonna punish me at home when I get back.
Did you enjoy it? Be frank, be sincere.
I tried. You know, it was a different taste.
Yeah.
But I pushed through.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it to an extent.
Let me catch you now. Are you going to try it again?
Not the okra. I must try
Another one. Okay. Must be done. What about you?
I'm still yet. I want to try jollof. I want to try the original jollof.
Jollof. Okay.
Yes.
And probably when you do, just tell everybody that Nigerian jollof is the best.
It's the best, right?
Yes. No, what about the Ghana one? Is it not better?
Hey!
That's okay.
Now let's. Why are you guys right here in Nigeria?
So basically, we have a very strong agenda. We're trying to unify the sound. We're trying to make sure that Afrobeat, Amapiano, African music gets global. Okay. We're trying to basically break the boundaries and discover what is the ginger here. We don't hear about ginger back in home, but we're trying to connect with the roots of where the ginger originally comes from, and that means collaborating, performing, doing shows, stepping out, also sharing what we got, because we are hybrid artists. We fuse a lot, and I think it's about time that we really come and tap in with what Nigeria really has to offer, and really be connected with what's going on in the streets.
Okay, let's talk to you, Must Be Dubs. Production-wise, DJ, how did that come about for you?
Oh, I started when I was young. I always loved music. I used to play music in church, actually.
Do you used to play music in church?
Yeah.
Do you still do it now?
Not now. Time.
Wow, you don't have time for God again.
No. I do pray.
Please.
But right now I'm in Nigeria. You understand? But I started when I was early, and from that I needed a platform to perform. So DJing I went into DJing as it allowed me to perform the music that I make into a bigger crowd, a bigger audience. Yeah. That's how we did it.
So how has it been so far for you? How long have you been doing this? How has it been for you?
I've been doing it for a long time. They say it takes 10 years to make an overnight success, you know? So it's been a long time. We've been in it. I've loved the journey. I'm enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying seeing new people. I'm enjoying meeting you all. You understand? We out here, you understand?
Yeah, man.
So yeah, it's been a great journey so far.
Okay, Alpha, what about you? How did you come about doing music?
Well, I'm from a town. I'm very impressed with how you pronounced your South African words. Can you give this guy a round of applause? This guy.
I try.
Inside. So in my town, Map Town is known for a sound called Motswako, which is a fusion of hip hop and Kwaito. Kwaito being an original sound from South Africa. So basically, I grew up with a town full of stars, as an example. But I was always fusing the fact that I'm a dancer.
Yes, you do that.
Now I'm very happy to see where it's going because I'm able to dance and still perform the music. So as a hybrid artist, you know, we
move and vibe.
We go figure it out.
So definitely, before you leave today, you give us a move, Alpha Cat.
Hey.
Okay, yeah.
You know the jet lag.
Forget, you give us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check out your works, and of course, we'll be back to talk some more. Alpha Cat in the building, Must Be Dubs also in the building. Keep it locked. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In case you're just tuning in, you've missed a little bit. And in case you're wondering, we've got all the way from South Africa, Alpha Cat in the building, and of course, Must Be Dubs. We checked out your song, Picky.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that. Let's talk about this one that we just played. Alpha Cat, why do you have a song titled Phone Yam?
I saw you think it's the yam, the vegetable yam, no?
Yeah, like
phone and yam. In South Africa, yam means my phone. You see? Phone yam is mine in Zulu.
So this is my phone.
My phone.
That's the title of the song.
My phone.
Not phone and yam.
Not
to
phone
eat.
and yam to yam and eat.
Why do you have? What happened to your phone?
So the phone story. We're in studio. I'm looking for my phone. I said
it's a true life story.
True life story. I said, Dubs, true. Where be my phone? He says, nah. So then I'm like, it was ringing. Tilili.
That's a joke, right?
I swear.
It's a swear.
That's how you came up with the song.
True story.
That's exactly how it happened. Then boom, we go.
Amazing stuff. And of course, we checked out Picky from you. So there's one question I always ask South African artists.
Yeah, man.
Why do people always like to have a whole lot of people on a song? What's happening?
Ooh.
So what we do, we believe in uplifting creatives. So if there's producers on the song, if Yes, we uplift. We go together, we shine together. That's what we believe in unity. We believe in that, in the spirit of unity, yes.
Okay, so what does Picky mean?
So picky is basically it's you know that thing of in English that ini mini mo when you picking when you don't know how to pick something.
Oh,
so you're choosing. So ini mini mini mo yes. So that's our version, our Zulu version. So we do we do that thing picky.
That's a good one. That's a good breakdown.
Yeah, that works. We understand that one. Yeah. So how do you guys feel looking at the way Amapiano crossed over from South Africa, and of course the way Nigerians kind of like
Omopiano.
Amapiano.
You mean Omopiano?
Oh, wow.
There's a term now. There's a term. So Omopiano is a great thing for me personally, as a hybrid artist, as Dubs as well. We believe, we've been saying this a lot lately, but like a sound that is united, and that is a good gesture.
Yeah.
It's not to disrespect the original. It's basically to carry over a new sound and globalize the sound. So from our perspective, I'd like to speak for the both of us here and say we are actually for the unified sound of Afrobeat and Amapiano. A lot of people back home maybe might have a different opinion.
Yeah.
You know? They might be like, hey, checking out. But then, some Nigerians as well will probably be like, no, there's a difference. Afrobeat is ours. You keep your piano.
Yeah.
But then there are some who are using elements like the lock drum, the hi-hats, like a lot of Afrobeat songs today. Are using the sounds, and it's a good thing. That's what we believe.
So Must Be Dubs, what's next? You're in Nigeria. Who are you looking at working with now that you're in Nigeria, and of course creatives that you want to?
Look, I'm looking to collaborate a lot, but also do you have any suggestions?
Oh yeah.
Who should we look out for?
There are some boys down the streets that are killing it.
Who's hot?
Aside the regular names that you people hear, there are some boys that are killing it.
Okay.
I'll give you their names off.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Who's your top 5?
Yeah.
No, you're not going to put me on the spot right here. No way you're going to do that. So you're looking at collaborating with virtually everybody. I'm not giving you any names.
Okay.
So what's next? What's happening? What's up? Let us know.
So we in Nigeria right now. We about to do a couple of shows. So to everybody who needs to check us out, wants to check us out, please follow us on social media and check out where the bookings are at. We are going to be here for a while. We want to do some collabs, want to do some shows, want to connect, want to touch, want to take this thing, want to make it, you know, bigger than it is.
Afrobeats and Amapiano to the world.
To the world.
Africa, what about you?
Africa to the world. So yeah, if you're a producer, a musician, and you want to work with us, basically, the management are here. We'll just connect. We're gonna put it together. So it's about using the time we have here to kind of like do that. Sorry for putting on the spot, but
you can't get me.
You're a professional. You can't be easily gotten.
You can't get me.
So we're basically looking for information. You know, we're trying to tap in. That's what I think the agenda here is to kind of like go outside and see what's happening, what's hot, what's the new sound, and who wants to work will work. Okay. You know?
Now, for people that want to reach out to you guys, not your phone number, probably your social media handles. Shoot.
So it's AlphaCat, ALFAKAT_. AlphaCat.
Okay. What about you, Must Be Dubs?
Shoot, it's Must Be Dubs on all social media platforms. MUSTBEDUBZ. Must Be Dubs on all social media platforms.
All right. Thank you very much. Before we go, you guys will have to teach me a dance step.
I will teach you the one.
Which one?
To play.
This one.
Which one?
All you gotta do is just go 1, 2, go.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the show. Hope you guys enjoyed every bit of it. And of course, shout out to you guys for sticking with us all the way from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and of course, Friday. The weekend has started already. Be appreciate yourself. Take out time to enjoy your weekend. Yeah, we don't say hard, but just take out time to enjoy yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is OJ. Be appreciate yourself, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye for now.